This hand looks fine. It's not as good as if he doesn't have an aggressive start again, because we're a little removal heavy and threat light. But at least we can get a hanger back down early and start leveling it up if he doesn't do anything of note. Hopefully this is a seeker or a hanger back. Alright. Not sure what the holdup is here. There we go. Crumbling Vestige could come in handy later. Not going to use it right now, though. Could have used it to save a damage there, but I think I like doing it this way for a turn where we might actually need all our colored mana, and because this deck can get color pinched sometimes. Crumbling Vestige only makes colored mana the turn you play it, so it can be useful to save it as long as possible. Let's see what we have here. 3 mana. Read the bones, sure. It's a bit of a bug right now on Magic Online where I can't open up the chat. So I can't see if he bottomed top or bottom, which is kind of unfortunate. Gideon, that's not bad. Don't really want to play Wasteland Strangler for no value right now. So I guess I'm just dropping Hanger back for 1, which doesn't feel great. Doesn't use my mana very efficiently. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. At the very least, next turn, if he plays like a Rhino or something, we can Stasis Snare it and level up our Hanger back, which allows us to be efficient again. Fetching with Bloodstained Mire. Crackling Dooming me. Okay. So that worked out. I'm glad I didn't play the Wasteland Strangler. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this Gideon. Crumbling Vestige makes a white, so we have to save on a life anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gideon. Let's make a token and attack for 1. Kind of the idea behind this deck against a deck like his. Just, you know, all of our guys have incremental value, so even if he kills them all 1 by 1, it leaves just a little bit behind, like a Thopter token or a Knight token, so we can continue to pressure his life total. Looks like a Siege Rhino or something coming down. Maybe not. 5 mana. Yep, there's the Goblin Dark Dwellers. See what he decides to do with it. Probably getting back Crackling Doom. Alright, so my inclination is to just Stasis Snare here. And then what? I can attack with Gideon, or I can make a Thopter. Or a Knight, rather. I think I want to plus Gideon this turn, though, because that takes him out of Crackling Doom range and out of Shambling Vent range. Both of which seem pretty good right now. So I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to have to take 2 damage to kill the Dark Dwellers, but I think that's okay. He's not really pressuring my life total that badly. I think we're still the aggressor right now. Let's go ahead and plus attack for 6. Yeah, the one thing I've noticed about our current build of the deck, we have a lot of ways to kill small creatures. Like we have Silk Wrap, Wasteland Strangler, you know, at the ready to kill whatever he does that's small, but we don't have a ton of ways to kill Siege Rhinos and the like, so could be one consideration moving forward. Maybe we want some suspension fields in the main. It's unclear yet. Utter Ending, Stasis Snare. Oh, that's kind of a blowout. So now he's going to get back his Dark Dwellers. Oh, I guess he can't flashback Utter End, so that's good. I thought he was going to be able to Utter End the Gideon, but it's not as bad for me as I thought. Still pretty good. But this does mean he's going to have to chump block the Gideon this turn, because Read the Bones takes him down to 5. Is this a May ability? Yeah, he could have chosen not to do it, but he's got to have some plan to stabilize once he gets to untap. Very interesting. He fetched and did nothing with the mana. Could just represent a shock of some kind. What could he do to my Gideon that would allow him to... some sort of life gain, maybe, so he doesn't have to block it? Can't really think of anything there, because we don't have a Surge of Righteousness or anything. Or we don't have a target for Surge of Righteousness. I guess he could Surge his own Goblin thing, but don't really care about that. Trying to think if it's worth it to use my activate my Shambling Vent this turn. I think I'm just gonna go plus attack with these 2 guys. Which, as the board sits, would force him to chump the Gideon. And we'll probably just play the Displacer. Which is actually pretty nice, because next turn we'll have enough mana to play the Wasteland Strangler and flicker it right away. So we could kill something with as much as 6 toughness if we needed to. I'm guessing there's some sort of trick here. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. I guess it would just be a shock here, like a Wild Slash. No, damage just happens, alright. Well, I'll play the Displacer. And the Shambling Vent. Let's see what he can do. This could be a Siege Rhino, which we could still kill him through, thanks to our Displacer combo. Ruinous Path, okay. Roast, alright. So if he has a Murderous Cut, he can survive here, but otherwise he'll just die. So let's go ahead and activate Hang on. Need to make sure I click the right one, so let's go. Add white. Nope. Add white. And we'll activate this one. Looks like he does have the murderous cut. Alright, so the game goes on. It's kind of what he had to do. He had to have 3 removal spells there to not die, but I think we're still ahead here. But only by a little bit. He could still come back into this. A series of siege rhinos would be difficult to overcome. Yeah, I should probably cut back on some more silk wraps if we go to a game 3. I kind of suspected they were going to be semi-dead against him. There's Gideon. Doesn't do much right now for him, other than potentially let him race me in the near future. To land. So we can threaten lethal again this turn. We can Silk Wrap his ally, activate our Shambling Vent, and attack him. If he has another removal spell for the Shambling Vent, he'll go to 1. He still needs a removal spell for the Thopter, but then I guess he can attack with his Shambling Vent to not die, in which case he'd be attacking for 7, putting me to 7, himself up to 3. It would be annoying. Still gonna go for it though. I guess we'll have to take some life here too, because we only have pain lands. Colorless, white, black. See if this works. Attack you. Oh, alright. I would totally expected a Crackling Doom or something there, but I guess Crackling Doom wouldn't have saved him, wouldn't it? Because then he would die to the Thopter. So maybe he did have it and just didn't have enough, you know, colored mana to get the job done. But, yep. That went pretty well. Let's try another one.